Welcome back to what I think is part 7 of Delusion. So, our goal for today is to head back to the cartographer, see if we can get the thing we need, see if we can get the map rather, and then we'll start heading up towards the mushroom. So we're gonna rest. Rest now, so we can say we've done it. Then we'll walk back to the village, and then we will head up the hill. Here to the lift, take us down to the thing. But again, like I said before, right? This is that this is very much that Elden Ring pathfinding where you're mentally sort of trying to think in 3 dimensions and how to get to a place, right? So where will be? We're about down there. Yeah, but we're gonna head down, try to get the map and begin with, and then we'll go from there. Got a bit of weapon. The next level up, I think we probably, and unless we get more spells, I don't really see a huge amount of point in investing heavily into magic at this point, beyond where we already are, right? We don't have anything offensive. The one spell we have basically just, is just, I've just realized that was drained because we hadn't rested, not because we needed the thing. Anyway, it's not important. But basically the next point I think we'll put into mites. Because we have sort of, well, inherently playing as a melee character, even though that hadn't been the original intention, but we have no offensive magic, or we have 2 spells, one of which mind controls people, and the one time I managed to ask it successfully, it failed, so. Excellent, so these will do nicely. The details here are impressive. For one of your limited experience, please take this for recompense. Oh, we're on a map. You trying to tell me you were there the entire time, and I just didn't realize it zoomed up. It's really annoying, because that's where we started the game. That's the forts. That must be us there. That's the village. The fort. Oh. So we can now get a rough idea of where we are. I wouldn't describe the map as being incredibly useful, but that said, we are in a very, very 3D environment. And a map is a 2D plane. That map is a 2D plane. So that's the thing. We will continue on. So I'm tempted to follow this river. Well, we can either go that way, or we can just follow. I'm going to follow this river for the time being because I'm curious to what's on that hill. Rather, not so much on that hill. Rather, there was that. Yeah, I'm curious what's in that little shrine. There appears to be experience there. chainmail. Or a chainmail hood that fits snugly over your head and shoulders. Gentle clink of rings fills the rowers' ears whenever they move. I hope that's not true. This game. It's not. The for anybody who has either forgotten or hasn't experienced this in World of Warcraft, or at least as World of Warcraft. If you're wearing chainmail, or at least chainmail boots, you chink when you move. And whenever you're sort of aware of this happening, it drives you bloody nuts. Something I always forget about if I ever pick that game up again, which is unlikely, but it's something that'll slightly drive you ever so slightly insane. Squirming Godlet, a squirming, writhing creature that looks at you with wet, beady eyes, and occasionally squeals with some inhuman intent. The various factions of Hallowshire might be interested in such a specimen, perhaps the Passaic Union or the Wiccans. I'll have a bit of a god. I'm not sure exactly where we're supposed to be going. Presumably there. Or the road. Access. Cypher Spear. Shoots a bolt of magical energy to damage a single foe. Though the Passaic Union heavily regulates the use of offensive magic, its navy donates huge sums to universities to ensure refinement of such spells. It's just a trap, isn't it? Oh, but the important thing is we got a spell. So if we go... Now be able to shoot a fool. I should experiment with it a couple of times because we may want to start investing in things. Part of it. Here's the rest of it. Ah, it's like it's just opening that. Okay, cool. I wasted a lot of picks for nothing. There, inconvenient, but whatever. Oh, anyway, I got a spell, so we can investigate that shortly. Unite again. And getting a offensive spell at this time couldn't have been better for us. I've yet to properly ascertain whether whether or not there's falling damage in this game. Yeah. No, no, no matter we're holding fire on that for a minute. It is a fair chunk of damage. Pikachu, fuck Penguin. Let's follow the yellow brick road. Oh, we can run over. Yep. I know exactly where we are. Cool. So, we are up here and so we can tick this box, then we'll head into there. I see. This is the Skyrim door for whatever's up there. Okay, cool. That's fine. Presumably that going to be free. You sound like you're straight out of Daggerfall. Like, really straight out of Daggerfall. The thing. The one thing I will say is that and going back to the Morrowind comparison, it's still too early to tell, but like I just get the vibe we're not gonna have anyone near the sort of backtracking that Morrowind is sort of glorious. When I say backtracking, again, the world is static. You get quests from various places to traverse the world, right? So you'll often end up going back to places or past places you've been before. And again, a lot of your learning Morrowind, one of the things that sort of why it's a Morrowind to people is the fact that it forces you to learn the map, sort of learn your own shortcuts for getting from A to B. And again, it's something that Elden Ring and to an extent Soul games do for the same reason, although it's a question of verticality rather than quests. Or rather, it's like, oh, I want to go grind XYZ thing, or I wasn't able to do this then, how do I get back to that particular section of the game? In Dark Souls 1 in particular, you actually have this sort of process of traveling. Again, Elden Ring, you sort of have the same. But, so I've not played Dark Souls 2 or 3, but my understanding is usually there's an element of sort of fast travel and warping to mitigate that a bit. I am instinctively trying to, the reason why it keeps me jump is because I'm instinctively trying to, dodge, in a Vermintide sense. Which doesn't work in this game. Just sort of jumping like an idiot. That's what's happening. Right? Oh, I need to dodge, and so I'm simply trying to hit back and spacebar. How you dodge in Fat Shark games, and failing miserably. And I'm moving backwards what I need to be doing, but I'm not actually having a dodge animation. Right, so we got one. We might be able to sneak in here. Which is probably true. Every other fort we've come across so far has had that ability. So unless it's actually wanting me to climb one of these mushrooms. Entertaining. Part of me is curious to know if we had just gone the smuggling route, just bought the thing, and we sort of were trying to not do the inquisitorial route, being going our own way. I'm sort of curious to how that should play out. Right. So what we're going to do here is. I'm going to put a button mic. Just straight up. We're doing a lot of melee combat, and it'll also boost our health. It's not the best. And then basically, yeah, and we're also not. It's also going to be more useless in the short term because while increasing wisdom will increase our spellcasting ability. And we would need to, basically it's going to improve our spellcasting, which is already sort of 2 levels higher than it would otherwise be anyway. But we would need to rest in order to get the mana, the real sort of the 100 prize there. So we have a lift. Unlock the Skyrim door. Monies. So, who is it? I bet it's the mayor. She's new and cares for economics and horticulture. And likes a big garden. Therefore, I've been possessed by her by me. That is R. That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh my god, are we gonna run out of... horrendous RNG. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're just gonna keep going up. We clear at the base ladder. Let's do it. Ugh. Must be something over here we're missing. Okay. You kind of know how frequent that is. Shortcut opened. Yay. Right. So, it looks like we've got the final boss room to do. That looks like it should be interactable. It's not. Right. So the one person it couldn't be is who it is. The nauseating stench of bile engulfs the flesh chamber. Before you, a huge digestional tract pulsates and throbs with corrosive acid. It would seem as though this mushroom has organs. Blood writhes behind the digestive membrane, clearly in agony. When he sees you, he looks shocked. You! Who did this to you? Nobody. A look of determination seizes Lud. Everybody assumes I'm just some stupid kid. Just the mayor's idiot son. They don't take me seriously. But now I can show you I'm worth something. I can save the village all by myself. I found the old Wiccan-controlled contract rights. Stashed my mother's basement. I convinced Emir to help me set it up, but it was me who whispered to Angwin and felt his reply echo through my bones. Village isn't worth dying for, says who? Kelwich is always talking of his war buddies who died to liberate Pibble. But why is that any different from this? Just because we're not at war. Pibble is dying, everyone says so. Since Angwin was killed, the soil's drying up. It's another generation, there'll be nothing left. This is the only way we can save the village. Sometimes Raptors. That's easy for you to say. Not being from here, Pibble is the only place I've ever known. I won't survive anywhere else. You don't know that. The Skyrims are full of impossible places. I once tried a Skyshroom tea while my mother was out. I saw myself on a ship flying through a shoal of skyfish, their scales shimmering in a rainbow of color. Mother always says the visions can be wrong, so I thought it was, but maybe it could be true. Okay, I'll go back then. You slice through the membrane, and a torrent of foul-smelling acid pours forth. Blood strides out of the muck, coughing and spluttering. Thank you, newcomer. I'll recollect myself, and I'll make my own way back down to town. Boy shivers and says nothing. And thus we stopped heresy. I think he's just wanting going back and killing those other things, isn't there? So we actually completed our quests. Now we should have a map. It's actually uploading in real, well, not in real time, but as we're heading things. It's fine. Go down and see if I've missed anything, and then we'll head back to base. Rest up. Where is the village? I think that was it. It absolutely wasn't worth trying to use the shortcut they recommended because we took way more damage taking the shortcut than we would have then just going through the front door. Kind of in my opinion, but we will warp out of here. Town. And I guess we'll talk to Mummy first. What her son has been doing all this time. Well, she's been high as a fucking kite. Hey, you're back. So, about your son. Oh, you're the vigilant stranger who saved my son. I really cannot thank you enough. I don't know what I would have done had he. I know I can be distracted sometimes, but it's only because I want Pill to be a perfect home for Lud. I suppose I took it too far considering what he tried to do. Please, I want you to have the most valuable thing I possess, your son. These healing herbs from my garden. There really is nothing more precious than nature's bounty. You really a pain in the ass. There's some money hidden there, nice. And so, the quest we got to save the fort, she gave us like treasure and a whole heap of money and experience. And then when we save her son, she gives us a herb. That's... He's a neat creature. Oh, welcome back. What can I do for you? I visited the sacred rooms for what's going on. Was I right? Was there a sacrifice taking place? Oh, that foolish boy. Harvest ain't worth Angwin's blood price. I ain't always taught him that. It looks like you stopped him, newcomer, and for that you have my sincerest thanks. It's not much, but just as I promised. Here, take this Union passport and it'll let you through the gate bridge to the south, leading to Hallishire. Be careful down there, mind. If you think Pill's harvests are bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Hallishire is in the midst of an awful famine, and it seems like townsfolk are right up. And our poor Lud have had certain ideas in common. I'm expecting more, like, wrap-up from him, I'll be honest. But, that is for the end of the first island. So, on that note, what I think we'll do is we'll walk up to the weighbridge and leave a cut there. So we can be ready to go. We're not going to rest yet. They're a bit beat up. Because I'm hoping we can essentially just get to a town and rest fairly promptly there. Worst of worst, we can teleport back. And get everything from there. So that's the goal at the moment. So we're just gonna run over here. We can find a less irritating that I really get to mark for him. let's talk that later on. So now we can talk to this guy and be free. So, greetings, the bridge is closed unless you're the bearer of a genuine episode. You need a passport? So if you're not got one, get lost. That's it right here. Seal looks good, and I'm not seeing any signs of magical forgery. Yep, looks like you can pass. Let's say on that note, we will leave it there and come back next time. Thanks for watching.